frankly, to me, the single moment that makes me happy is this partial I got way down at the bottom, right as it right before it bounced. So sometimes that's all you need, right? You get a. It doesn't matter all the
Yep.
other mess that I made, as I got a partial at the right spot, and that makes me happy for the day. So we're good so far. Now I can sit back and wait for the SpaceX IPO. Um, and yeah, I've got sort of a new computer going on here, so we're still getting things set up. I mean, I still
That's
have the old one. You can see it out the you can see it over my shoulder, or at least some of it uh, going on there. But where is it?
yeah.
See, you can see some of the old monitors going on there. The chat room going on and
Yeah.
things.
I mean, okay, yeah. In a way, I hear myself. Wait, but I hear myself here too. Uh, okay, chat. I do hear it, but I think there's an echo. Yeah, there is an echo. Trying to figure out where it's coming from. Let's see. Is that it? Is that it? I hope that's it. Yeah, it should be the only one with my audio talking right now. Yeah, look at it. Mic aux. We just increased the volume, so let's see if that's gonna help out. Let's see. I am gonna. All right, testing, testing. Hello, konnichiwa. Okay, I think we're fine, but at the same time, I'm not quite sure. Let's just hope that we got it fixed up, cause who knows?
Andrews, and Brian.
Exposure.
There you go. So Mike's got a strategy, right, that he's using, and he's going to work to execute that specifically. So that makes a lot of sense. So
Yeah. So
uh,
it's. How about you, Peter? What are you looking to do with SpaceX? Day traded only?
day traded only. There's no room in my portfolio for it. My portfolio is frankly I do a very different sort of my longer term portfolio. It's a very different type of investing. I have a lot corporate bonds and sort of very long term
Yeah.
stuff, right? I'm looking for now. SpaceX would fit my profile though, right? Because I'm looking for 5 to 10 year minimum investments in that, and I think SpaceX is on that chain. What I plan to do is I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait about 6 months and then see what SpaceX does over the first 6 months of trading, and find maybe there'll be a bottoming opportunity. Maybe I'll give up some early gains. Right, this thing could go
Yep.
to the moon. I'm also interested to see how the market is going to respond to SpaceX as a publicly traded entity because we've got multiple companies here, right? I want them to go through at least 1 or 2 earnings to see how
All
the
right,
market
Chad. I've
responds
just
to
been trying to
earnings.
make it
I'm
more steady
thinking
with
they
the
could
audio
run
because
into
it
some
does sound a
troubles
bit
there
robotic a
just
little bit.
because I I I think there's a lot of funny business going on in the background, right? That Elon's done all sorts of fancy deals with himself, which could be problematic for this multi-company entity that SpaceX is. So while SpaceX as a concept in a business, I am like fully bullish in. Let's get to Mars. I think that would be super cool. Let's make it happen. The company and how the market responds to it, I don't know what's going to happen. So yeah, I'm waiting for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, understandable. I mean, it definitely is there. Man, I am so upset that I didn't put that order in. I'm gonna have to go back and
What are you
figure out
looking at?
why that didn't go in. I
Mm.
got a rejection. You know that when you press
You hit the
the
button and you give that
order when
you get that yellow notice that says
yeah.
order rejected. Yeah, I know that well.
So I got to figure I just don't want to deal with it now because it'll just make me more upset. so so
That's
I'll
fair.
figure out what it is. I probably mistyped or put an extra period or something when I was typing in the price, some stupid
Mm.
thing like that.
That is quite
Staying
possible.
out. I like that, Steve. As you're an old man, you're not long time to go, so staying out of it. Interesting. The market is definitely selling off. I know there was an announcement or a post by President Trump on Iran, so I don't think the market enjoyed that. I think that was the initial drop that we got out of it.
Right.
So, Bloomberg's reporting that SpaceX IPO is said to draw over 300 billion in demand, 350 billion in demand. That just came across the news as well. Oh yeah, here we go. Post on Truth Social. The terms that Iran leaked out to the fake news have nothing to do with the terms that were agreed to in writing. With that said, including their wheat, yeah, bears no relation to truth. The blah blah blah. Yeah, so Iran. Okay, got it. Good market move news.
Yep.
Yeah. Just you could look at it if you want to read the rant, and I don't personally enjoy reading that type of stuff over the air.
No.
It's counter to how I live, so but the
Guys,
market enjoys it, and it
yeah.
is a thing.
I'm not seeing a lot
I
that's
would
moving right
definitely
now.
not buy at the opening
Yeah. Yeah, I
for the
wouldn't
two
buy.
that are asking.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy it. Like let's see what happens. Let's let it settle. Now I've got some specific IPO rules. Again, I don't know whether they're going to apply in this case, but normally, so if I trade an IPO, here's my rules. Let's see if I can actually. I've got to see if I can
Yeah, you
find
have
that
that
chart.
presentation that you did on IPOs.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I just have to find it. So, but let me do that while we're talking here. But because it's been a
So
while since.
I'll answer the question as you're looking up for that, Peter.
Mm,
There was here. Supposedly, we're looking at possibly around 11. It could be later than that.
right.
There is no set time for an IPO. An IPO opens when the market makers and everybody on the back end decide that they want to open the IPO for today. So what I have actually done in DAS, thanks to Peter's awesome recommendation, tell me what the right sell price or volume price is that I should have on it, is I actually set an alert for SpaceX. Oh, here it is. Sorry, it opened up on another window. To let me know when the volume hits greater than 100,000 shares. So when it opens, it'll trigger the alert and it'll start to populate on my chart. So I have a chart that's there. So if I start seeing movement, it will come up, and it is just, I'm just sitting here waiting. I took that trade on NVIDIA. I'm good there. Missed a trade on the MES. At this point, all my attention's on SpaceX and the World Cup. That is
SpaceX and the World Cup. Okay, throw that one in. Yeah. Okay.
just
Cool,
randomly. I mean,
securities.
that's really where my attention is. I mean,
There you
Peter, you
go.
saw me yesterday. I was having
Yeah.
too much fun. So,
Yo, what?
So,
and
oh, go ahead.
go
We're
ahead.
buying
Yeah,
$16
perfect.
of a share for
So,
NVIDIA.
guys, so these are my general rules for IPOs, right? And I've got a bunch of rules because, you know, when I'm looking at an IPO, I want to know, is it one that I would want to trade? Now, a couple of the initial conditions are going to be no-brainers, right? The open price needs to be above the IPO strike price. Probably like 99% chance that's going to happen in this case. Greater than 1 million shares traded in the first, basically the opening minute. Sometimes I say the 2 minutes because sometimes the opening minute could be like 5 seconds long, right? Depending on the exact time at which it opens. Again, in this case, not a problem. I'd be shocked if there's not 100 million shares traded in that first opening minute, right? So it's going to be big. Then what I'm looking for is very specific, right? I want, so when that first 5 minute, a full 5 minute closes, I want it to close and then get a retracement. You normally get this really initial pullback, and like here it says maximum of 20% and not below the VWAP, which is essentially going to be the open price, right? More or less. Then I'm looking for the push higher after that 5 minute candle. So basically, you know, first 5 minute candle closes, you're probably going to get some sort of pullback. Wait for that pullback to look like it's sort of about to reverse again. Then you trade long with a stop below that candle or below the VWAP. So, you know, that's the typical profile I'm looking for. Again, typical has nothing to do with this IPO. No idea what's going to happen here. But I'm going to use those as a general guideline because if it actually looks like a normal IPO, which it could, then there might be an opportunity for me to go long within the opening few minutes, right? This would be probably 5-6 minutes in. You know, the chances are that this thing is going to open and just skyrocket and just go, go, go. But I don't know when that's going to stop. Is that going to stop, you know, 4 minutes after the open, 5, 50, 3 hours? I mean, so I really don't know. Again, there's so many unknowns on this thing. So, but I'm going to be watching using sort of this general rule set. We're obviously going to be trading it, well, watching it live here. I don't know any of us are going to trade it. We'll find out. But yeah, those are my general IPO trade rules. So we'll see where we go. In the meantime, we're going to be watching this market, which seems to have very quickly quieted down. Not really surprised, right? We saw some initial movement. The market looked like it was going to be dropping a little bit. Now we've come back and we sort of seem to have stabilized, right? The SPY and the Qs both sort of moving sideways close to the open price. If I look at some of the big offerings that I normally look at, right? Tesla moving sideways right now. NVIDIA moving sideways right now.
AMD's nice. AMD's breaking out right now.
Actually, AMD, you're right, pushing to a high of day right now.
Yeah, I'm in
At least
AMD
there's
trade right now.
something that's moving.
But the light
so
trade, it's a light trade.
that's,
That's not like a serious one.
Micron, the one we don't hardly pay attention to because it trades so crazy now and hard to get good risk to reward. But Micron's moved.
Yeah, now
pushing
Micron,
as
interestingly, it's moving to a high of day, but it's just below the previous day close. So, you know, there's an area it might move to. But yeah, you're right. PLTR, I was looking at just a second ago as we were talking about other things, and I noticed it's sort of moved down off the open. It's also moving sideways, but had a downward trend at the opening bell. So We'll see where these things go. Let's go back. I like it. I like AMD. Maybe AMD is gonna give us something here.
Quick answer to your question, David, as Peter just recapped. I would go to the Studio S Tekka. That's where I would go watch a game.
Mm.
You want to talk about fan fun? That would absolutely be a great environment. Watch Mexico play anybody. So even a Mexico US game, but then I'd have to pay for bodyguards as well. So on the way out. Because if US won, I gotta defend myself. So
Oh.
because I would be there rooting for the US, but yeah,
If you were to, this is David's question you're answering. Where would you rather go?
yeah.
U.S. I mean, the best atmosphere would be Mexico, yeah, for sure. But yeah, also, which has the highest personal risk? Mexico.
Yeah,
So,
especially if you're not a Mexican fan, right?
It's only
Like
been
if you're a
22 minutes
Mexican
since Friday,
fan,
so.
Mexico fan, like yeah,
you
big
might be
deal.
okay.
right? You're rooting for the home team, but me, I'd be rooting for the away team, man.
Yeah.
Anytime you go to the an away stadium, you have to be on guard because it all
Yep.
depends on how drunk people get, how intense the game becomes, right? So you just gotta
Yeah.
you gotta be aware.
Mo Hussein, my strategy for AMD.
All right, Chad, that was
look,
just a
I
test.
mean, I really would be looking for. I'm a reversal trader, so I'd be looking for a reversal. I'm just watching AMD to see
Also,
what
he's
it's gonna
a
do
putter.
here.
Okay, he's a putter.
This might a little bit earlier have been a high of day break candidate.
Yeah, because
but,
AMD just went
it
back up
doesn't
to
look
28.
that energetic to me that I think a high of day break is a good trade. I'm just looking for a reversal, which I still have probably 15 minutes before I would consider myself to be in real reversal territory from a time perspective. And AMD needs to get a little more altitude before I would be confident in a drop.
So he doesn't think AMD
For
would
a
drop.
high day
Yeah.
break, the early break around 9:34 was good for a high day break. A little early for me to take it, but that would have been a good one. This one, it's tough for me. I mean, 510 is its daily expected move. It had a big sell off of 504, so I mean, I'd have a hard time taking it for a high day break there. But as you can see, I mean, it broke, came back, tested it, it's pushing higher. 515 just cleared, so you never know. And there's orders up at 516, 518. It could keep on going. So
We're in a good trade right now. We're in a good trade. I don't want to get out of it, but at the same time, I do want to get out of it. I'm taking profits. I'm here to scalp. So
yeah,
we're selling one contract.
MacGyver
Boom.
pilot.
Give me my money.
Yeah,
Give me my money.
pilot on
Give me my fucking money.
Yeah, SpaceX has it.
We need
up, and
more.
you
We
just
need
gotta
more. We
make
need more.
sure
We need
that-
more. We
that
need
you
more.
have
We
an
need more. We
alert,
need more.
Something set. If Peter and I get done here on YouTube and Eamon takes over, I will definitely have that alert on my loudspeakers with the volume turned all the way up so I can hear it no matter where I am in the apartment. So it is what I am looking to trade for the rest of the day.
This is very risky. I'm basically saying to go up 1,000.
Where is?
Nah, we're not. I do want to take the risk, but at the same time, I don't. That's very risky.
Gotta do this right now.
Imagine being in debt for your whole life. Hell no. I'm sorry, but I'm not taking that risk. I do want to take it, but I can't. I just can't bring myself to do it. Fuck. But we're also missing out. The more we fucking
Market's
wait around, the more we
recovering
miss
off
out.
that initial market news or post, I should say.
Like I'm looking for
Decided
calls, bro.
It seems the market decided that it did not care about what was posted on True Social. So
Don't only bring me to 117.
Yep. Okay. Sorry, my kids are texting me. Gotta make sure
That'll be
there's
to
no
interaction.
emergencies. It was not.
no
an emergency.
emergencies.
No emergencies.
I just sell this shit, bro. Give me my money. I need this shit.
You're
more
asking
than
what
everyone else.
the IPO, what the open price is going to be for SpaceX. We don't know. The pre-IPO price is 135. It basically could open at 135. It could open at any price technically. Likely, it's going to open somewhere above 135, but that
Yeah, I
depends on
would
a
anticipate it.
yeah, it's a whole bunch of background factors, right?
109.
That get processed. I don't honestly know how they figure that out, but yeah, based on early demand and positioning and order fulfillment, blah blah blah. I mean, maybe they'll open this one at 135 since it's such a highly publicized
Damn,
price.
Adobe is
Because it would actually be good
crashing.
for any gains to happen in the market rather than
So
pre-market.
109.
But I'm not sure that they're willing to trust that, or they can. Again, I don't know the mechanics behind the scenes on that. SpaceX passed $180 on Hyperliquid. I was showing the over/under. The over/under was sitting at around 180 yesterday for SpaceX. So I don't know what Hyperliquid is, but yeah. See,
Adobe just sank me down.
a bunch of different exchanges are suggesting somewhere around that price, right? 175, 180 seems to be what it's a betting market. Yeah. Okay. Well, there's a bunch of those out there.
I'll take that.
Yeah. Well, Mike, that puts you in a good spot right away, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. But I anticipated going below that IPO price before I can get out anyway. So,
I mean, yeah, you don't have much choice, right? You got a lockup period anyway. So,
yep. So I mean, that is just the way it goes.
Yeah. Apple. Somebody mentioned Apple. I mean, yeah, it had actually a good solid move down. I don't see a trade on it right now, so I'm not sure. It doesn't look like it's that energetic, so not doing all that much. But
and it is not easy to buy. There's a question: is it easy to buy before the open? No, it is not easy to buy before the open because everything that's being transacted right now that they're putting out are all the orders in the IPO, the pre-IPO, right? It's everybody that bought and all these different exchanges, and they're trying to make the market, right? We talk about market makers. Right now, the market makers are trying to make the market, right? All these banks got thousands of shares of SpaceX, right? And now their market makers are creating the market and hedging their bets, right, on the price. So that's what's happening right now. The banks are basically trying to make the market for all of us. And so now when it goes live, now you're able to trade the actual markets. So
in the chat room, we've got Andrew's put the helmet back on. He's jumped into Micron. He's trading that to the long side. It looks like he's getting to move up over 1,000. So he's getting a good move there. High of day break, baby. There you go. Andrew's waving to you guys. He's putting the blast shield down there. So that's he's ready to go.
Putting the blast shield.
I love it. So, hi Andrew. All right, he sees us. He sees us looking at him. There's Brian's also waving. So, awesome. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So he's getting a good move on Micron as the stock is moving higher. Of course, Andrew's always going to find the thing that's moving. I'm sort of in a wait mode. I like my open trade on Adobe. I think that went well, and I am happy to just sort of sit and wait now for this IPO. I mean, if we get a good reversal trade, I might take it. Again, I'm a little nervous because you could get into a trade, and again, no matter what it's doing, it could be completely disrupted. Like this is like a big news event, right? It's sort of like waiting for a global macroeconomic event, essentially. Like the end of a war or the start of a war, or like it's this level of, I mean, this is market moving news. So it doesn't matter what type of trade you're in. And being that I like to trade short, it feels more likely this market might respond positively, but it's really hard to tell.
Yo, I'm just going to stay in this one a little bit longer. I do want to stay a little bit longer, but I do want to pull out.
15.
I'll take this one. Oh my God, bro! Oh my God!
In their suits trading.
Taking the trade right there on that one. video.
Okay, guys, we're just
Interesting.
we
Let's
feel like
see.
we're just sort of waiting here. Maybe it's time to fly around a little bit or something. You know, we can.
Yeah, I wish.
Mm.
So Matthew asked the question, is it worth investing? And you definitely want an answer on that since you donated to the channel. But so I'm assuming you're talking about SpaceX. So let me put SpaceX. And investing is more than a long term. So full disclosure, right? Isn't that what you do on like CNBC or whatever when you actually have a position? I am already invested in SpaceX. So to me, yes, I think the stock is worth investing. However, I caution you with investing right out of the open without having a plan structured where you know the area of price you want to get in, the area where you want to get out. And you can't really determine that until the price opens and you kind of see where this price structure is at because you can get into a very FOMO situation.
Na 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 na. All right, chat. Feel a bit more secure now. Um, I do have my risk assets at play, and I do have my investment safe, so I do feel more secure in this. I'm not throwing my whole portfolio on options anymore. That's risky as fuck. It played out. It boosted me to where I had to be. Now I'm focused on being secure. That is the main focus. And yes, perfect. The audio there. All right. But yes, as I was saying, now I feel a bit more secure. We got our options in play. We're down $102 for the day, but yes, we are up. We got $7. We got 750. Let's buy more Nvidia. We're gonna keep on buying whatever we can with whatever funds we have, no matter what. If it goes down, it goes down, but we're still buying it. $7, $7. Putting it in stock, putting it in stock, putting it in stock, putting it in stock, putting it in stock. It don't stop. It don't stop. Never stops, chat. Never stops. Can't stop, won't stop. Eek. Debate if I should hold, or I should sell. Yep, we're selling. Selling before we lose anymore. I'm not trying to lose anymore. We're walling out. Going all in on Intel right now. All in, all in. Scalping. Scalping is what I'm doing right now. 32.90. Let's go ahead and invest that into Nvidia. Again, Nvidia. Boom. What is my equity on Nvidia? 6.2 grand. Trade SanDisk, you need about fucking 10 grand. Just have some skin in the game, bro. That's all you gotta do. Fucking have 10 grand. If you don't got 10 grand in fucking stock for a SanDisk, you're not making money off that shit. You can't trade at a lower price. So that shit won't help out. All right, chat. You know what we do? We're gonna do some Alien ISO, yeah? Or I don't know. I don't know actually. I don't know what I want to do. I don't even know what I want to do right now. SpaceX, where are you, baby? Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo. Hey. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Hey. Yo, it is some good fucking vibes right now, Chad. It is some good vibes. I'm not holding you. We are in a good mood. We are in a good mood. I can't complain. I can't complain. Ah, let's do it, bro. Oh, yes, sir. I love this so much. That's making me want to fucking vomit. The adrenaline, the hype, my account going up. I fucking love this shit. I live for this shit, bro. I legit just made 4 days worth of work, bro. Come on now. Come on now, baby. Hey, hey, hey. Ah, chat, chat, chat. I think we're gonna have to go for Nvidia soon. Nvidia contracts. How much did this one cost me? 315, right? Okay. One summer night, we'll fade away, we'll fade away, we'll fade. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get a strike on my channel again for playing music, yo. But hey, I'm focused on the market right now. Hold on. Let me talk to my agent real quick. Yes, guys, I have an AI agent. Give me a moment. Okay, nice estimates. And now we are down $40 on Nvidia. As soon as it starts going up, it starts coming down. How interesting. I'm telling you, the market watches you. The market watches you, bro. But yeah, what should we buy next? Where should we where is SpaceX, bro? I swear, where's SpaceX? Imagine. Imagine I'm putting in a circle that shit. I'm like, you missed a spot. Arm. Oh shit, I good thing I saw the arm because that shit was crashing down. That shit crashing, crashing. Oh yeah, I do gotta charge my headset. Before we do that, let's go ahead and find the other stock I want to drop some money in. Service now. Trade options. What are some heavy movers today? This is a mass dump, bro. Everybody just massively dumped this shit, bro. Nebius, we're back, baby. We're back, Nebius. Do you miss me, Bobby? No, let me stop. We're back in red, guys. We're back in red. I'm gonna let them play out, chat. I'm gonna let them play out. That's it. We're not playing no more money. The rest, we're going to invest that into Nvidia, baby. Compound interest. 1585. We keep on buying pennies on it. But hey, it's okay. We are here to buy shares. What's our average cost? 211. Oh my god, 211. Oh my god, our average share price. Fuck me. All right, we're gonna take a leak and we continue.